All right, on to our last little part. So we just kind of really unpacked what speciation means, gave lots of examples of speciation in different organisms, talked about different types of reproductive isolation and different species definitions that scientists use to describe speciation in action. Last week we talked about the difference between allopatric and sympatric speciation. So there's kind of a lot of jargon associated with speciation, but remember it is all about reproductive isolation that potentially leads to the formation of new and distinct species. So what we're going to do on Thursday is move to talking about origins of life on Earth, calling on Dr. Lynn Margulis's research and contributions, specifically the theory of endosymbiosis, and talk about a potential timeline for how life went from being just molecular to being more cellular to being multicellular and more complex over time. Not all organisms have gotten more complex over time, but life as a whole definitely has. And so we're going to kind of talk about what we know and what we don't know. So one question to kind of get us started is this one. Most of what we know about early Earth is speculation, this claim. So I want you guys to think before Thursday, like, do you agree or disagree with that statement? To what extent do you agree or disagree with it? And speculation is guessing without any sort of firm evidence. So just like evolution, maybe some questions that came up for you initially, that some of which were resolved, some of which maybe not were resolved around, how much of this information can we trust, and is there a good reason why there's so much uncertainty about evolution in the news? Do we see something similar coming up with early Earth and evolution on early Earth? So we're going to kind of get into that next time. But again, science aims to explain what we see in the natural world and do the best we can with the evidence that's available. And so just like with any other topic in science, we're going to see that this is true with what we know about early Earth. So our objectives for next time are to describe what we know and don't know, and how we know what we know about origins of life on Earth, summarize the major events that led to the diverse species that we see today, and really critically analyze the research that is out there that helps us understand early Earth's conditions and how the stage was set for the first life. We're going to call on these two scientists, Dr. Lynn Margulis, Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, as two prominent contributors to this body of knowledge. And I'm going to ask before Thursday that you guys actually watch or do two things. One is to reflect on Scientist Spotlight 3. Make sure that you have that reading annotated and bring it with you on Thursday, thinking specifically about how the theory of endosymbiosis explains the origins of the first eukaryotic, or life that had nuclei in their cells. So how does that theory explain the origin of that life? And what other ideas from the articles on Dr. Margulis stuck with you? The other thing that I want you to do before Thursday is to come to lecture having watched this segment of this documentary that was released on PBS a few years ago called How Life Began, narrated by Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson. So you're going to start around 8:52, 8:58, somewhere there, and you're going to watch just a segment of this video. So this is what you're going to watch before Thursday, and I'm just going to show you where this is. So this is what the video looks like on YouTube. The link is right here, but you can link directly to that video if you go under lecture documents and it says origins, how life began. If you click on that, it will take you to that same video, and it'll start you right where I want you to start, which is about 8:52. So you're going to watch that through 32:28, and you're going to watch that before Thursday. So just a nice little short 25-minute video to kind of get us ready for that discussion. So that's your kind of assignment. is if I look under announcements, important information about class tomorrow. So this is the information about what we're doing before Thursday, and then I'm going to add to that to watch that short video. That will really help us discuss the topics for Thursday. All right, hope everybody is being safe and taking care of themselves and watching out for germs and washing your hands obsessively. And I guess even if you do that, you can still get like colds and flus like I did. But let's try to stay safe and away from the coronavirus. And I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on with the school. I guess there's like a chance that we might move our classes online for a couple weeks, but we're going to know for sure more on Thursday or Friday. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. All right, I hope you had a good morning and got to sleep in a little bit. And I look forward to seeing you guys Thursday.